Okay, boys and girls, today we're going to look at solving the systems of nonlinear equation, and we're going to do this by graphing on Desmos. So as you may recall from previous math classes, a system of equation is two or more equations with a common solution. And there are several ways we can find a solution to a system of equation, but in this video, we're going to focus on one way, and that is by graphing using Desmos calculator. So what we're looking for, we're going to graph each system on the same coordinate plane and see where the two equations intersect. And that will be our solution. So what we can see is that sometimes when we graph it, we're going to graph in Desmos, and we're going to identify where it intersects. So sometimes we see, as in this first problem, that sometimes it never intersects. So in this first equation, notice that the two graphs never intersect. And when that happens, we say it has zero solutions. Notice in the second case, we have a parabola and a linear function, and it intersects one place. And so this has one solution. Sometimes the system can have several solutions. We're going to look at systems that have as many as 4 solutions. But in this equation, we have a parabola and a linear function. We see that it intersects twice. So we would say this has 2 solutions. So what we want to do now is just simply want to look at some graphs and determine how many solutions they have and what are those solutions. So as we look at this first graph, we can see that it intersects twice. So because of that, we're going to say it has 2 solutions. And to find those solutions, we just find the ordered pairs. Remember, when we're doing an ordered pair, we read from x, y. So this first ordered pair, the solution is at -1 and y is 1. So we say that that solution is -1, 1. The second solution, x is 2, y is 4. So we say that that has a solution of 2, 4. Remember, we have to list it as an ordered pair. You should be able to type inside this graph, inside this file, because I made it shareable for everyone, so you want to type in your solutions as a Google Doc. Okay, our next one, we have a circle and a horizontal line, and we see that it intersects only once. So it has one solution, and that solution is just this ordered pair that I kind of gave you. So that solution is 2, -1. In this next example, this is similar to the one that we did earlier. The two equations never intersect, so we say that this has no solutions. Excuse me. And in this next graph, we see it intersects twice. And the points of intersection, x is -2 and y is 5. And in the second one, the second solution, x is 1 and y is 2. And this last one is really different than anything that we've seen before. We have a circle and an ellipse. And while you may not be familiar with these equations, it's okay. We can still graph them and see the points of intersection. And we can see that it has 4 points of intersection. So therefore, there are 4 solutions, and we see that those solutions are -1, 3, 1, 3, -1, -3, and 1, 3. I'm sorry, 1, -3. Okay, and it has 4 solutions. All righty, so what you should be able to do at this point is to, if you see a systems of equation graphed, you should be able to tell the number of solutions and what those solutions are. In this next section, you're going to be given the equations, and then asked to find where they intersect, asked to find the solutions. But don't get intimidated by it, because we're going to use handy dandy Desmos. And Desmos is going to be a really nice tool here. I think it's probably going to be easier for you if you just get in the habit of writing y equals or x equals. So I'm going to start in number 2. So we're doing number 2. We're doing this problem. And we have y is equal to 6x minus 4, which is a linear function. And then we're going to look at y is equal to 2x squared. Okay, now because of the way I have my screen, your screen may look differently. I really can't tell. It seems to me that it's intersecting twice, but I can always stretch this out to see exactly where it's intersecting. I think I can. There we go. We may have to move that graph around a little bit. Okay, so if I come down here, I'll find that first point of intersection. And the main thing about Desmos, we can just hit it and it'll tell us the answer. So it's intersecting at 1, 2. But we also saw it was intersecting at the top. So let's find that point. And that point is 2, 8. If I want to check my answer, I have given you an answer bank at the bottom. So we have 1, 2, 2, 8. All right, let's do just another example. Let's do problem number 6. Okay, so we're just going to get rid of the ones that we have, and we're going to put in number 6. We have x squared plus y squared equals 169, and that's going to give me a circle. And then x equals 12 is a vertical line. And it seems like I can't find anything, but remember I zoomed out, so now I got to zoom back in. It's a circle. I think it's my zoom that's messing up, but that is a circle, isn't it? X squared plus y squared. Yeah, that's a circle. It's just the way I've zoomed it in. It's looking like a ellipse, which is driving me crazy. But know that that is a circle. So where do they intersect? We just press those points. So it intersects at 12, negative 5. And then probably at 12, 5. Okay, and once again, you can go to the bottom and you should see that as an answer. All right, we're going to do one more, and then you're going to be left on your own to do the rest. Let's do, this looks interesting. We have x squared plus y squared equals 25. Again, that's going to be a circle. That's not looking like a circle because of the way I have it zoomed. And then 2x squared minus 3y squared. That's going to be a hyperbola. And there we go. Okay, so notice this has 4 solutions. So we just press each one to see the solution. So we get negative 4, 3. And this one probably will be 4, 3. Yep. And this one probably negative 4, negative 3. Which leaves the last one to be 4, negative 3. And that's our solution set. And once again, we can go to our handy dandy answer bank at the bottom. Okay, so what I need you to do for homework tonight is to finish these 7 problems that we didn't finish. And again, you're just going to Desmos and finding the points of intersection. Okie dokie? Alrighty, and tomorrow we're going to do something completely different, but I do need you to do this today because we will practice it tomorrow before we begin. All right, boys and girls, have a great day.